Hello everybody, my name is RetroBoy03, and today we'll be doing an analysis video on the 3 recently revealed LEGO Juniors The Incredibles 2 building sets. As well as, at the end of the video, we'll also be going over some other stuff, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, to start off with, we have the Underminer Bank Heist, which comes with 149 pieces and will retail for around $25 in the United States. And to start off, you can see that this set comes with 3 minifigures, these being Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, and the Underminer. And all 3 of these figures are exclusive to this set, which is very nice. And you can also see that this set comes with quite a few different builds to it. You get a vehicle for the Underminer, a car for Elastigirl, you get a bank vault, and a street corner. Starting off by taking a look at those minifigs, you can see that first off we have Mr. Incredible, who, as you can see, is quite different from the CMF version. Now his belt is printed on his torso instead of his legs, which I think looks a lot better. And he also has a brand new face print, which is good. I feel as though the hairpiece still works really well, although, I don't know. I still think, I've thought this since I saw the Disney CMF, and I really think it now, since with the CMF, a minifig really was the only way to go, but I almost feel as though perhaps a big fig Mr. Incredible would have worked a bit better. Like, maybe not like a full, like, Hulk-size big fig, but maybe just a bit bigger than a normal minifig. Like, maybe, like, take the Hulk big fig, but size it down to being the height of, like, Hagrid from the Harry Potter sets. I think that would have worked pretty well. Yeah, I don't know, just a thought. But anyway, next up, you can see Elastigirl, or, well, you can kind of see Elastigirl. You can see her hairpiece and head at the very least. She does have a brand newly molded hairpiece, and that is a nice face print. And there is another set she comes in. Mr. Incredible is exclusive to this set. This is the only set of the 3 to come with him, but Elastigirl comes in another set, but with the stretchy Miss Marvel arms. And you can't really see Elastigirl's torso here, but it's basically Mr. Incredible's, except the muscle details are replaced with some feminine curves, which you can kind of see on the torso there. There'll be an image at the end of this video where you'll get a better look at that, but the last figure in the set is the Underminer, who looks pretty great. I mean, he has a very simple torso, but it's nice, and his face is pretty odd since he has a nose, but seeing as how the nose is his defining feature, it works. Plus, in general, these Pixar minifigures do have more of a style to them. Like, obviously, most of the Toy Story figures had molded heads, and Syndrome had blue eyes, so, yeah, odd facial features are just sort of par for the course at this point with the Disney minifigs, but, looking at the builds, starting off, we'll just take a look at what I guess is the main build, the Underminer's drill vehicle, which leaves a lot to be desired, to be honest. Like, it looks like it would be fun. I mean, it's very blocky and chunky, which would be fine, but, the problem is the 2 drills. Neither of them turn. I mean, like, I really think that that's just such a huge fail, because I feel as though this vehicle will not be very popular with kids, just because the drills don't turn when you move it, and it wouldn't have been super difficult. Like, it's only a couple of Technic pieces to make that turn. I'm sure it wouldn't have been too hard for kids, and heck, LEGO probably could have found a way to simplify it. I mean, LEGO could even have maybe made a newly molded piece for it. Like, I don't know, I'm just coming up with some ideas. I just think it's really disappointing that the drills don't turn, and that most kids aren't going to find a lot of fun with this. Next up, you have the Incredible car, I guess we'll call it, and it honestly looks pretty nice. Like, it's a very simple build, but it has some nice curves to it, and I really like that front printed piece that sort of creates the Incredible's eye on the front. That's nice. The street corner is very simple, but it just has an exploding fire extinguisher as well as a wanted poster for the Underminer, so pretty superfluous, but nice to get, I guess. Just a few extra pieces. You get a garbage bin with a twig and a can of Pepsi. I mean, obviously it's not actually Pepsi, but it's a blue can, therefore it's Pepis. And then you can see Mr. Incredible gets this street light build. And here for the bank vault, which, judging by the box, is supposed to be part of a much larger bank, although, really, you could also just see this as being seeing as how that is all you get, and it does, I mean, like, this build almost looks like it could be just a very, very small bank, like, the whole thing. Like, obviously, it's just the one vault, but LEGO has made bank sets in the past, like, for example, the 2004 Doc Ock bank heist from the Spider-Man sets, that weren't that much bigger than this. So really, like, since this does look very nice, a kid could just get this, and this could work as just, like, a bank scene, so that's cool. You have the nice printed bank door there. I kind of wish something would have spun there, but that's fine. You have the clock face, which is a printed piece. You have the white parrot up top, and you can see in the set, you get three $100 bills, 2 gold bars, a diamond, and a crystal. So, yeah, that's really all there is to this first set, and I do have a couple other pictures. You can see on the back of the box everything that's included, as well as just sort of this little scene of the Underminer tunneling into the vault and them all battling there. And then here we have the product photo, and obviously both of these pictures are quite blurry, so you really can't get a good look at the figures. Like, you can sort of see Elastigirl here, but her torso print, but not really. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl have the same leg printing. So yeah, and then here's the product photo. It's a bit of better quality, but it really doesn't show us anything new. The second set is the Great Home Escape, which will retail for $30 with 178 pieces, and I don't know about this one. I mean, this one definitely has a really great minifig selection, because this set comes with exclusive figures of Dash, Violet, Jack, and a villain whose name is apparently Brick. Okay, then. So to start off with the figures we actually care about, first we have Dash, who I think looks really nice. The torso print is very nice. It's nice to just get the incredible torso print without any sort of muscle or curvature detail. It's just a standard shirt, which is nice. And since he's shorter, he does have the the triple molded short legs, which are very nice to see. Not too common to get those, so that's nice. Dash's face print is really great. His hair, though, I don't know. Like, just comparing it to his hair up here, like, I guess it's fine. I don't know. I just feel so that the Chancellor Palpatine hairpiece, it looks a bit weird here. I mean, I probably would have gone for the Draco Malfoy hairpiece, but this still works, and it's good enough. Next, we have Jack, who's okay, but he's a bit disappointing. As you can see, he comes in this orange fireball, and it's nice to get the baby piece in red, and this is actually the first time we're getting a flesh color baby piece, although I believe we're also getting baby Harry in the Harry Potter CMF series, but anyway, there is unfortunately no printing for the Incredible symbol on Jack's torso, which is pretty sad to see. I mean, like, I think that would have been nice to get, since obviously LEGO, judging by the CMF babysitter, LEGO can print onto baby torsos, so I don't know why they didn't. Although, looking at this picture, actually, I just realized after saying that Jack doesn't have the Incredible symbol. He has just standard baby clothes. I'm an idiot. Bam. What he is missing, though, like, actually, that I won't sound like a complete idiot for pointing something out before realizing that it shouldn't even be there, is, LEGO didn't include his tuft of hair, which I think is pretty sad, and also I think his mouth could have been done a bit better. Maybe he should have had, like, an open mouth, like here on the box. I think that looks a bit better than just the smiley face, but, it's fine. It's just a baby piece. Not too special, but it's nice. Next up here, we have probably my favorite minifig of the 3 sets, Violet. And I've always liked Violet as a character, and I feel as though LEGO did a really great job at pulling her off in minifig scale. As you can see, she once again has the same leg pieces as her parents, which I forgot to mention earlier, are dual-molded, which is nice. And she also has the dual-molded arms, but she has an exclusive face print, which I think looks really nice and pretty accurate to her appearance. You get a brand newly molded hairpiece for Violet, which looks really nice, and you have the orange hairband printed on there, which is pretty nice. I like it. And you can also see her torso print, it just is the same as her brother's, except it has a bit of feminine curvature. It's not the same as her mother Elastigirl's torso, as it has more severe curves, but I think it was the right choice to use different torsos for the two of them. I think this is the best way to go, and I think this is just a really great figure for Violet. You can also see that she does get an exclusive printed 4x4 radar dish in trans purple, to sort of create a force field, which, again, that looks really nice. And then the last figure we get is the villain, Brick. It's a villain named Brick. I really don't have anything else to say here. It's a villain. Her name's Brick. I don't know what to say. It's a villain named Brick. Okay, so then I'm starting off with the side build of this little vehicle for a villain named Brick. You can see that it is a catapult for a villain named Brick to launch bricks. Okay, then. I mean, you get a couple nice printed pieces, but I don't know. So moving right along here, you also have this little side build for a little lawn chair, besides a little, I guess, a table with a box of OJ. So that's nice. Sunny D. You have a little pool, which I guess that could be a little water gun there, as well as a little inner tube there stuck on the side. You have an umbrella, and what I really like is that LEGO did actually include, I believe, 6 trans blue cylinder 1x1 cylinders, which I think was a really smart choice, as it definitely helps to show water, since obviously with a lot of pools and fountains, LEGO just leaves them empty, and I'm really glad that this one is not left empty, because I think it looks much better this way. And anyway, if I can speak, moving on to the main house build, you can see that it's really weird. I mean, this is a building that's basically 2 corners of a building, which isn't super common. Like, LEGO does do this sometimes. Probably the most notable example I can think of is the Lighthouse Siege set from Ninjago, but what's weird here is that instead of being 2 exterior corners, this build actually takes a corner of the interior of the building, which is a really strange idea, but I think it looks fine enough. I mean, you get a nice light. I mean, this does sort of give across the shape of a modern home. It's just, again, it's weird to see one just to have the interior, but you can see above the fireplace, you have this nice family photo, which is probably my favorite piece in this, besides the minifigs, this is my favorite piece in the set, like, my favorite print, although that nice 2x3 slope with the Incredibles symbol is pretty nice as well, but then you get this wall piece, which has a speaker on it, and then over here we have a waterfall, and there's a feature there if we just get to this next picture. Here you can see Dash sliding down there, because inside of that section there is a hidden water slide, which is nice. You can also see you just have a couple of big ugly rock pieces there on the side. And yeah, I mean, like, as you can see, you just get all the stuff I mentioned previously. You get 6 bricks and 6 trans cylinders. And yeah. So that's the Great Home Escape. Oh, wait, there's also this picture. Again, just the same stuff we've already seen, except here we have it in pretty nice quality, and apparently the villain Brick gets an alternate face. I'm guessing Dash and Violet also get alternate faces, but we don't see those here. But, yeah. Anyway, so now, onto the last set of the 3, we have Elastigirl's Rooftop Pursuit, a set that hasn't actually been officially revealed by LEGO yet, even though it's already appearing in some stores, so I've just decided to add it in here. And, well, the other 2 builds I've been able to forgive because they have some good stuff to them, even if the builds can be kind of lackluster at some points. Here, though, I can't really say the same, because, I mean, just look at this. This is supposed to be Rooftop Pursuit, and, like, in general, I always hate it when LEGO makes the sets that are just, like, just like a $10 set to get one rooftop. Like, they did one a few years back for Batman v Superman. I never liked that set. I always thought that was a really kind of bad-looking set. I'm fine with LEGO doing rooftop sets if they're actually, attached to a building. And it doesn't have to be, like, a huge building. Like, if they just give you, like, just maybe 1 or 2 stories, it's great. Like, for example, one of my favorite LEGO sets of all time is the Daily Bugle Showdown set from Spider-Man, which is a skyscraper, except it only has 3 floors. That doesn't matter, since it still is a very nice set, and it gets across the feeling of being a skyscraper, even though it's rather short. This set does it, but I mean, like with rooftop sets, you really just get like just one nicely detailed rooftop, maybe set on just like a couple of bricks. This isn't even that good. This is literally just like some plates, a bit of a wall, you have a tower, and a helicopter. Seriously, this is the literal definition of garbage. I mean, the minifigs are good. At least the one that we can see, Elastigirl is nice. I guess you can get a better look at her torso now, though this is still quite blurry. But yeah, this version has stretchy arms, which is interesting. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of these stretchy arms, but I can understand why some people would be. And the set comes with a motorcycle, which is nice. I can't tell if that's printed or not, but if it is, that's nice. And you also get this helicopter. Okay, I mean, it looks like there might be a glow-in-the-dark disc on top, and you have a figure inside, and I don't know who that is, But I mean, honestly, the one thing about this set I actually do like is just the print for this little sign here. Not even the sign itself, like just the fact that they printed on the continuation of just the little tower there, like the big prefab piece with sort of the 3 bars. I like that they printed that onto that piece to continue it going up. That's a nice design. They didn't have to do that, but that's nice. I like that. But other than that, this build is kind of garbage, and we don't have an official product photo, but we do have the back of the box. And yeah, you can see that we have Elastigirl and the villain figure. We have this helicopter, which, by the way, has some kind of stubby rotors I didn't even mention earlier. We have a motorcycle, and then we have a laptop, which is nice, and then we have, again, this build. It's garbage! You literally just have, like, some plates, and that's all, and this is a rooftop? Are you kidding me right now? Gad. Okay, but yeah, now, this is the last of the 3 sets, and of the 3, this is the only one I won't be picking up, because even though I do have problems with these, like both the Great Home Escape and the Underminer Bank Heist, I will still be picking them up, at least to review. I doubt I'll be keeping them. What I'll probably do is I'll get them, I'll build them, I'll review them for you guys, so I can give you my opinion on them. And then I'll probably give them away as gifts, because I have a friend who's a big fan of LEGO and a really big fan of Pixar movies, and The Incredibles is one of his favorites. But he really doesn't get LEGO that often, so I'll probably just give these sets to him if I do end up getting them. Like, I'm for a fact going to get him the Underminer Bank Heist. Not too sure about the Great Home Escape, but I might, because then, obviously, you get the full Incredibles family. Oh, and that's another thing, by the way. Another problem with this small set. It doesn't come with any exclusive Incredibles. If you get the first 2 sets, there's literally no reason to get this one. And it's not like you can get this set and then, say, the Great Home Escape, because then you won't have Mr. Incredible. So the only way anyone would want this set is A, if they really like stretchy arm minifigs, or B, if they have the Mr. Incredible CMF minifig already, and they don't care about getting the new and improved one. So yeah, this set's kind of garbage. The other 2 are kind of nice. They're all quite overpriced. I have a feeling that I would be fine. Like, each of them is like $5 overpriced. Like, this one is $25. I would be fine paying $20 for it. $25 is too much. This set, I feel, is $30. $25 would be a good price. This set is $20, and, well, $15 would still be pretty bad for what you get here, but I mean, like, $15 would be bad, but $20 is just insulting. But anyway, before we wrap up this video, there are a couple more things I have to show you. Just as I scrolled up too much, I apologize for that. So, let's get into that. So, right around the time I was about to make this video, and record the audio for it, this picture was revealed for the upcoming LEGO The Incredibles video game. And this looks pretty great. I mean, all we see is the figures, but... Wait a second, hold on. Why is Mr. Incredible a big fig here? Earlier on in the video, I was saying that I think he would have looked better as a big fig, and... Well, I think this is the proof. He just looks much better in this design, and I don't know why LEGO didn't make a big fig of him in physical form. And obviously, it's even more awkward now that in the digital version he's a big fig, but in the LEGO sets he's still a minifigure. But yeah, I mean, here I guess you can finally get a look at Elastigirl's torso, and you can see its differences from Violet's. Again, very similar, but they are different, which is nice, but, Also, this is another good thing. Here you can see that Elastigirl, while it might not have been intentional to have it look like this, it looks like she has the Woody legs from the Toy Story sets. But I feel as though in the set with the stretchy arms Elastigirl, the crappy $20 set, that set might have been better if she also had the stretchy legs instead of just having the stretchy arms. Like, just give her the Woody legs and suddenly she would seem a lot more like, oh, she's stretched out, and a lot less like, oh, LEGO just gave her big rubber arms. So yeah, not much to say from this picture. I mean, I guess we get better looks at all the figures, but yeah, I mean, like, we're getting an Incredibles video game. It's going to be available on PS4, PC, Switch, and Xbox One. I don't know if I'll be getting it, but I'll probably be at least renting it for PS4. But, before we wrap up this video, of course, all LEGO games do have, well, at least for the past several years, they all have an exclusive minifigure that comes with a pre-order version. Well, not the pre-order version, but if you pre-order the game, you get an exclusive minifigure. And we do actually have leaks of what that figure is going to be. Introducing LEGO Edna Mode. And well, this figure is interesting. I mean, it's certainly LEGO Edna Mode, I can give it that. I feel as though the hairpiece is probably the best choice LEGO has. I mean, like, I feel as though the Cleopatra hairpiece from, I think that might have been all the way back in 2011, perhaps. Anyway, I think that would have been a better choice, but of the hairpieces they're currently producing, just the bob is pretty nice. The face print is fine, torso print is fine, I like the gunmetal arms, but overall this figure is kind of bland, and I feel as though maybe it would have been better if they'd thrown on Edna Mode into, say, the Great Home Escape, or maybe even the $20 set, so that would feel more worth it. And then the pre-order figure could have been something that would have felt a bit more special. Like, say, Mr. Incredible in his classic costume, or a young, Bucky, I think his name was? Syndrome's name was Bucky, right? Or heck, we could have gotten a new Syndrome, and my phone literally just turned off, so that's always good. I really apologize for that, and yes, obviously I am recording this video on my phone, as you just saw and heard. So, yeah, that's probably why this video is maybe not the best in terms of quality, but I wanted to do this to get this analysis out as soon as possible, and also because I don't currently have any equipment to record on my computer, and that stuff is expensive. See, I don't know, I feel as though we should have gotten one of those, or heck, Frozone. Why isn't Frozone in one of the sets? I mean, like, Edna Mode's great, but I think Frozone is a much cooler character. No pun intended. Wait, actually, yeah, yes, pun intended. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say in this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in my next video.